just talking to a guest that we'll introduce in a second about the music scene in Hartford. And those are words that don't normally go together, but we're trying to change that. And we're going to start with one street in particular, Pratt Street. Chip McCabe of the Hartford Business Improvement District. That's him right there with us. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
And am I wrong to say that? I mean, that, I think the music scene in Hartford gets overlooked.
It does. Hartford has a rich music history, though, especially in jazz.
Yeah.
What we try to do is bring in acts that maybe don't have the spaces to play.
Yeah.
But Hartford's music scene does sometimes get overlooked by other cities in the state.
I think that sums it up perfectly, and it still at the same time promotes that Hartford does have a rich scene that you're going to promote all throughout the summer because you're bringing back Pratt Street Sounds.
That is correct.
Tell us about that.
So Pratt Street Sounds is our free live music series that we run every Friday. That we're not doing salsa dancing on Pratt Street.
Right.
That starts June 13th, 5:30 to 7:30. 2 acts every Friday night, and it runs through the end of September.
2 acts every Friday night through September suggests there are a lot of acts that we're fighting for these coveted spots.
That is accurate. Yeah. It's a tough choice.
How do you figure out who's ready?
Well, the fun part of it is matching up the 2 acts and taking 2 artists that sort of match up sonically and making it an event, making it a night of music.
A little fusion.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. You never know what you're going to get. Pratt Street has really come alive in the last couple of years, save for COVID.
Yes.
This is a nice progression into the development to show people that Hartford has a real scene.
Yeah, and it goes hand in hand with our lunchtime music series that we do. That starts
Which is
July
the other
1st.
one, right? And that is called once again
Audio Feed.
Audio Feed. I like that. What's the difference?
So it's our lunchtime series. It's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 12 to 1 p.m.
Right.
The Friday nights are geared more towards a night out with your friends and family. If you get some live music for at the Yard Goats game, or you go out for dinner or something like that. Whereas the lunchtime series is more for the people who live and work downtown, who are there at lunchtime.
By no means is it the Muzak version of music.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Light,
Live
refreshing stuff while you're trying to wolf down a sandwich. So, what do you hope people take away from this?
A couple things. One, that we do have a very rich, vibrant music scene in Connecticut, because we're pulling from artists Hartford first, and then we kind of pull from the state in general. But that also Hartford has it, as we like to say, in terms of entertainment, and it's free and accessible, and it's inclusive, and we love it.
Any information for both events, the lunchtime series, and of course the big power hour as it is on Friday night. That's going to be on our website at fox61.com. I'm absolutely amazed at how Pratt Street has come along in the last few years. So, and I know you and the rest of the team at Hartford have a lot to do with that. So continued success, and looking forward to hearing some good music. And remember, they'll let you dance. Even if you can't, they'll let you dance. Chip McCabe, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. We're going to